Thank you, Ryan. Great speech. The valedictorian for the full-time division is Kimberly A. Coleman. From Syracuse, New York, University, where she majored in sports management. As the executive managing editor of the Law Journal, active in many aspects of law school life, including serving as a peer mentor, receiving Dean's Awards for service to the law school and the community, she illustrates the maxim that if you want something done, give it to a busy person. She has this outstanding academic record. I present to you Kimberly Coleman.
Thank you, Dean Lynn. Good afternoon to all of our deans here, the board of directors, the distinguished alumni, family, friends, and class of 2012. It's truly a privilege and an honor to be standing here before you as this year's valedictorian. When Dean Lynn told me that I would have to say a few words at graduation, I did what any good baby lawyer would do. I acted like I knew what I was doing and went and researched how to do it. So I thought back to the commencements that I've been to in my life, and I started with my high school commencement and could not remember anything about it. So I would just want to make sure, Mom, I was at high school graduation, wasn't I? Okay. Then I thought back to my commencement at St. John's University, and our keynote speakers were an alum of the school who started a little company called Vitamin Water. He built it from the ground up and sold it to Coca-Cola for billions of dollars. Another speaker was a woman named Immaculate Ibiza, who's survived genocide in Rwanda. And our valedictorian survived cancer and went on to play Division I baseball. So those were shoes that I could not come anywhere near filling, and I went to the next best resource, which was Google, and I typed in best valedictorian speeches. There I found a young lady who wrote a rap about her high school principal, which I didn't think Dean Lynn would appreciate me doing about him. And I also found another gentleman who did his entire speech based off of Alan's one-man Wolfpack speech from The Hangover, that movie. So when all these ideas failed, I decided I'm just going to speak to you guys from the heart, and I hope you all take from this speech what resonates with you, and you can leave the rest. I'm sure we are all sitting here today thanks to someone else. I'm lucky enough to have a mother who has driven back and forth from New York every semester before finals to cook and clean for me. I have a father and grandparents here today who believe in me more than I believe in myself on most days. And I have a sister who I can't go into how I feel about, or we will be here for quite some time. So, sis, I'm just going to say I love you oh so well. These people who have loved and supported us through this process should be thanked every day and told that how much you love them and appreciate everything that you do, everything they've done for you every day. But today's also about something bigger than the support we've received along the way. Today's really about all of us sitting here in these gorgeous outfits. No one did the work for us to get to this point today. This accomplishment belongs to us. So I hope that you all take time today or tomorrow before the bar study chaos begins and be with yourself and tell yourself thank you, because this is your achievement and you should all be so ecstatic for yourself. We were recently having a discussion in our last constitutional history class, which is taught by Professor Baker, and a student said something that I really haven't been able to forget since he said it. He said, John Marshall is a school for students who really want to go to law school. It was so refreshing to hear someone say this statement. At one point, we all decided that this is what we wanted. We had some sort of passion or drive pulling us to this school to get us here to this moment today. My hope for this class is that we never lose that want, that we remember 20 or 30 years from now that we had this desire to give up a lot to be standing here today. And we're going to go into the profession that we always dreamed about going into because of John Marshall. So I believe if we all keep this in mind, we will be more successful than we could have ever imagined. I also heard a quote once that said, the quality of your life is directly related to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably live with. We are all standing on the precipice of uncertainty. A lot of us don't have jobs yet. Most of us have debt in an amount that makes grown men cry. And we all have to take the bar and patiently wait 3 months for someone to tell us whether or not we can do the job that we signed up to do. I am scared to death about all these things, as I'm sure you all sitting here today are. But I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with not knowing the answers, as we are all going to have to be every day in our career. We should all start being okay with uncertainty because we are going into the most uncertain profession out there. No matter what type of law you're going to practice, no 2 days at the job are ever going to be the same, and I think that's why we all decided to do this. If we brace this uncertainty each and every day and run headfirst towards it, I think we will all end up living a life that we never imagined living. And lastly, I heard something last night that I felt I really wanted to share with you guys as we stand on the brink of a career that takes the lives of others into our own hands each and every day. It's a new song from a band that I've worshipped since I was, probably for about the past 15 years, so the Dave Matthews Band, if you're wondering. The lyrics to the song say, "We gotta do much more than believe if we want to change things. We gotta do much more than believe if we really want to change the world." Our own future, the future of JMLS and others' lives are about to be our responsibility each and every day. I beg you all to never take this responsibility in any area lightly. Do more than just believe and affect positive change in people's lives each and every day to end up changing the world. And with that being said, class of 2012, here's to you.